Hey, Green Meadow third graders, Mr. Thomas here, and this is the final remote learning plan of the year, so the last one of third grade. So hopefully you've made it through, and we are nearing the end of third grade. So I'm going to go over what is covered in the plan for this week, and then it's pretty much summer. So we're going to start with math, and the focus in math this week is on geometry. So geometry is essentially shapes and lines. There are 4 videos that you're going to choose from watching, and then within Classroom, there are some follow-up activities, worksheets, and games that you can select from. So that's math for the week. Looking at reading for this week, there are 3 types of stories that we are going to be focusing on, and those are fables, folk tales, and myths. And there are 2 videos that you're going to watch on YouTube that kind of explain the differences between these 3 types of stories. And in Classroom, there are going to be some follow-up worksheets and activities for you to choose from. So that's reading for the week. When we are working in school, editing is something that we spend a bit of time on, especially when we are wrapping up a writing unit. Editing is essentially looking at any sort of writing that we've done and then attempting to fix mistakes. So those mistakes can take the example of punctuation, they could be grammar, they could be spelling, and they can be capitalization. So that is the focus for this week. And there is a YouTube video that you're going to watch that kind of goes over some of these things to focus on for editing. And there's a little bit of follow-up work in Classroom to practice these skills as well. In science this week, we are going to be focusing on something that has a very long title, so I'm going to have to read it because I can't remember it off the cuff. So here I go. So it's using evidence to explain how variations in characteristics of same species may provide advantages of survival. So essentially, it's survival of the fittest, social Darwinism. How do some species survive and other species maybe don't survive? They eventually become extinct. So that's kind of what we're focusing on in science this week. And there are a couple videos, including a Generation Genius video, and then a little follow-up work to go along with that topic, which I'm not going to repeat again because it's long. And finally, we are going to look at social studies for the week. And this is going to be focused on the Bill of Rights as well as the Massachusetts Constitution. Last week, we looked at the U.S. Constitution, and a lot of states kind of developed their own constitutions based around that. So that is the focus for this week, and there are some videos to watch, including one on BrainPop, and then a little bit of follow-up work to practice that concept. So I'm going to take this moment to thank everybody for the work that has been done during this remote learning time. I know it's been challenging for many students and many families, so we as the third grade teachers appreciate everything you've done, and just want to say thank you for all of the hard work that families and students have done, and I hope that you have a great summer, and look forward to 4th grade at Fowler in the fall. Bye. Take care, everybody. See you later.